According to Julianne, Nicole's friend, Nicole may have a problem or a tendency to bully others, as well as she seemed to have this cynical point of view that because she's being treated well by a man means that another shoe is going to drop and she's going to muck stuff up. She should be careful about painting herself in that light because I'm sure if it manifests itself, she will not be able to deal with it.
Yeah, in my opinion, cynicism this early in a new marital relationship cannot be constructive. It's got to be destructive to what they're trying to accomplish.
And as quiet as it's kept, there are good men out there who will treat a woman they like well. And all Nicole needs to be saying is thank you and keep it coming.
Welcome to Cliff Alerts. Today we're going to be talking about Lifetime Network's reality-based TV series, Married at First Sight, season number 16, episode number 9.
But before we get into it, you know what to do. Please like, share, send those comments in, and please click that notification button so you know when we upload new content. Nicole has this way of being cynical about what she expects to happen in her life that doesn't make any sense.
I think she overanalyzes scenarios, and because she's a talker, it even exacerbates
Oh
them.
my God. She needs to take a breath. She needs to like
Well, that doesn't seem to be possible for her to do because she's talking so much.
I know the sister said that she has not been treated well in her relationship. Because of that, expect that some boogeyman is gonna come to mess everything up, or that she will muck it up. The only way she can muck it up is by talking incessantly like she does.
Yeah, I think that's probably the beginning of it, but I don't know if she necessarily realizes that, but hopefully at some point in time she will. And not only that, to really pay attention to exactly what comes out of her mouth, like you alluded to
I
already.
mean, I wonder if she talks in her sleep.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So she and Chris are having a home warming party. They invited their friends over and
Mhm.
they're decorating. And we have a situation where she purchases two shirts and she wants Chris to not only wear the shirt but like the shirt
Yeah, because they're dressing alike and they thought it would be in alignment with their theme of their housewarming party, which
with
is tropical
tropical and with
and nature and also too she got apparently some what I would deem as ugly printed tropical shirts with flamingos on them.
the shirt Chris was rocking at the actual event was far and above what she was recommending that they wear. And she asked him, "Can you wear this?" He said, "Okay, it's all right." Then she pressed again. It's okay, I'll go. All right." Then she pressed again. He said, "Well, I really don't like it. I'll wear my own." It's like, dang, girl, leave that man alone. He can choose what he wants to put on his back.
Well, apparently in her head, she had this thing of how they would best represent, at least in appearance, their theme and all that. And so it involved matching shirts.
And the shirts were ugly. Thank God he didn't put that on his back. So the friends rolled through. Jackie and Julianne showed up along with Devonte and Chris's brother,
Brandon
Brandon.
actually showed up first, and Devante was a little late.
Right. So she is, of course, is in the kitchen with Devonte and Julian
Brandon,
and Brandon.
Brandon
Chris is in the bedroom talking
with
to
Jackie and Julianne.
Jackie and Julianne.
Hmm?
And of course, she's still running her mouth. And this glazed look that will come in someone's eye. You've seen it from your man or your husband or what have you. They're not paying attention.
Yeah, Devontae checked out early because Nicole got on a rant about what
My
the
God.
possibilities could be and how she would not want to, impose her will on her husband. She wants to give him the freedom
And
of
she don't
choice
want
to
him
be
to
able,
compromise and yada,
right,
yada, yada.
when she needs to, blah 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 blah. Listen, it doesn't take all of that.
Does
All
both
you
of
got to
them
do.
have the same glazed look, and Brandon tried to keep follow her thread of thought and
She did a
ask
better
her
job than
questions.
Devontae from my vantage point.
They could not keep up. Nicole got to start recognizing that she's married. She got a man in a bed to keep her warm. She could get sex on demand, and she doesn't have to be so dehydrated.
And
She needs to stop.
yeah, I agree with that, and I think that Brandon, while he did his best, his level best to really understand where she was coming from, um, he was, I think, caught off guard by how talkative she really is.
Yeah, and meanwhile, he's in the bedroom with her girlfriends, and Julian asked him if he was a passive man, if he basically if she's gonna ride roughshod over him, and he talked about oh he doesn't have any problem with her stating her opinion or stating her mind. She may go off at it a little bit too much based on what he has experienced so far, but he's cool with it. He may be accommodating to sort of spare her one way or the other, but I think because of Chris' past, he has decided that he is going to maneuver himself in a particular way that will Nicole won't be able to stomp on.
Nicole's friend Julianne made it a point to say she's a strong woman, so what is it? Don't allow her
to
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 bully
wo-
him.
to bully. Yeah, she's sucking all the air out of the room. And do you think Chris is a passive man? Are you laughing? Am
Uh,
I lying on the sister? Girl,
she
please.
don't need a platform to speak her mind, boy. She takes one automatically, whether there's one available or not.
Based on what you see, do you think Chris is a passive man?
No, I don't necessarily think so.
I don't necessarily think so. He's been able so far to get off with two important things: the location of where his dogs are and his living accommodations. They had sex again, which they don't have to remind us. We know that they're gonna do what they gotta do. And I think it's a little redundant to keep telling us when they had sex. Nobody's interested in that timetable.
And then all of the couples got together in the community room.
Right, and she revealed to the others that when asked by McKinley which one of the couples have had sex so far, and they indicated that yeah, they had.
Right.
Chris had blown her back out.
And then Clint, because Clint was instigating, and he in a
Right,
fun kind of way,
right,
and asking him to kind of get a little bit of details. Was it like this? Was it like that? And
right.
it was fun. It was funny to see Clint do that.
Yeah,
That was good. That was a good moment.
Clint is holding his own. He clearly has a sense of humor
Right.
about himself.
Right.
He don't take himself seriously.
Right. He has fun with it. I like that. I like that about him.
The core of Nicole has not yet been revealed because she's so frightened that something bad is going to happen. She just need to relax and let the process play itself out.
Yeah, I think she needs to just, like you said,
Relax.
yeah, take a breath
Take a
and
breath.
exhale. Okay. But there was one other kind of exchange that I think was of note here at the regathering or gathering, if you will, of the all the couples that make up the cast this season. When Dom and Mac revealed that they were divorced or were getting a divorce, Nicole did something that I thought was pretty accurate in the sense of a response, and she directed her response to specifically Dominique and said that she would regret it
I
because
th-
she recognized, for I guess from her vantage point, which I agree with, that Dom had not had enough time to arrive at this decision accurately, and that she would regret it, and that she was making a big mistake because um, Dom had not allowed this process to evolve, and she was taking the what was referenced by Pastor Cow as the quitter's way out of this situation.
well, while I understand that, Nicole needs to mind her own business.
And she referenced that.
She needs to stay in her lane and keep the focus there. Breathe, stop talking so much, and stay in her lane. Because what Dom and McKinley do is none of her business.
Agreed.
Let that be the motto for all of us.
All
You
righty.
know what I mean? Nod your head at the right time, so the person knows you're listening. But it's healthy to stay out of people's business.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I think ultimately she understands that, even though she might go, too far in trying to, voice her opinion about somebody else's thing. I think she kind of,
She needs to
uh,
hold back.
right.
She needs to just hold back, and it's okay not to say anything. I don't know if she knows that, but it's okay not to voice your opinion.
She may know, but she don't demonstrate it.
Well, amen. And she got a man now. She needs to breed and stop talking so much. Blessings always. We love you. We thank you, and we appreciate you above all. Bye bye.
What she said.